just to introduce myself, so I'm into this SAP domain from past 15 years, and I have done three end-to-end implementation projects in SAP Ariba, integrating with SAP applications, which is ECC and S4 HANA, and also non-SAP applications. And right now I'm working in one of the tier one sector for a technical architect. So at present, I'm working as a techno-functional consultant, and I'm implementing now SAC module right now, which I'm working. Um, so I've been worked into all the modules for functional as well as technical. Um, that's all about myself. Um, Okay, so before we start, I just wanted to know everyone about the intention that you wanted to learn Ariba and your work background. So most of you will be working professional, maybe in SAP background or non-SAP background or supply chain background or maybe technical side. I mean. Software technologies testing or developing, which is rare, but most of them will be supply chain or SAP or non-SAP consultants. So let's start with one by one, so that I can understand and I can give some quick overview. So let's start from Mohammed Yusuf. So hi Mohammed, please unmute yourself and yeah,
Hi Manoj. Hi everyone. Good morning.
hi, good morning.
Yeah, this is Muhammad Yusuf. Currently, I have been working as a SAP consultant
Mhm.
since last 6 years. Yeah, currently I am working as a consultant for Daimler Truck in Atos.
Mm.
Previously, I was worked as a consultant in Neovatic. It's a on-site project for S4 HANA
Mhm.
Kalpataru Group as an in-house consultant,
Mhm.
and that is the brief about me. And I
Yeah.
have some experience as well. Just like I was worked as a procurement. I have handled procurement activities, international procurement activities. Yeah.
Global sourcing and procurement, maybe.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Thanks, Mohammed.
Yeah.
Um, and Sachin, hi Sachin.
Hi Manoj, hi everyone, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, Manoj, this is Sachin. So actually, I am an SAP consultant.
Mhm.
Initially, I started my career as a procurement from the procurement module. Then I just switched into
Mhm.
SAP, having around close to 4+ years of experience in SAP consultant. I had been planning to do another module, or I just wanted to get expertise in close to like with the some other module as well, like EWM or Ariba or BTP, something like that. So that is the reason I chose Ariba module.
Mhm.
So I had worked in a couple of implementation projects and a few support and rollouts as well in the last 4 years. So this is
Mhm.
about me and my work experience.
Yeah. Thanks, Sachin. Um, and next, Arul. Hi, Arul.
Yeah,
Arul.
hi Manoj.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi everyone. Good morning. So myself, Arlanand, I have been working in SAP domain for past 6 years. So I
Mhm.
have completed one end-to-end implementation as for HANA and
Mhm.
three plus support projects.
Mhm.
So my intention is to uh, project myself as a BTP consultant, like BTP integration consultant. Like I want to learn BTP integration suite as well. So
Mhm.
like end of the day, I want to learn Ariba plus BTP integration suite with knowledge. I want to project myself as a procurement solution architect in future down the line, 3 to 4 years or 5 years from now. So that's why I want to learn Ariba at this moment. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Arul. Um, And next, Vijay Raghavan.
Hello, Manoj. Good morning.
Yeah,
Hello,
fine.
everyone.
Good morning.
Thank you for the opportunity. Yeah, so actually, myself, Vijay Raghavan. I'm a total of 9 plus of experience. I have completed two end-to-end implementations, one with S4 and one with the ECC. So,
Mhm.
and actually, I wanted to maybe go for the next level of maybe the parallel modules as well. So, I have maybe the reason I have chosen is like Ariba is most like similar to SAP. So
Yes.
I think in going further also we can maybe one model is not enough to manage or cope up with this in our
Supply chain
scope.
process. Yeah.
Yeah. So actually, I have seen your videos 3 years before also. I mean, it
Mhm.
was really good, but I was keen more interested. I have taken notes for also around 50 pages
Uh-huh.
of Word file, but I
Uh-huh.
don't have a time and the people to encourage or to go to the next level. So currently, this is the time I guess to study this, and then I need to make this opportunity to the next level.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Vijay Raghavan.
Thank you.
And next, Deepika. Hi, Deepika.
Hi Manoj, hello everyone.
Yeah.
So
Hi.
I have around, I'm also working as SAP MM consultant
Oh my
and
God. So this batch, everyone is MM.
yes, and I have 9 plus years of experience. I worked in implementation and support project, currently
Uh-huh.
working with yours. So
Okay.
I have planned to learn Ariba because it's already been 9 plus years of experience into MM. So now
Mhm.
if I if I think to switch also, people will ask me like which other module you do. So that is why I plan to learn Ariba.
Okay. Yeah. It's thanks. And hi, Venkat.
Hello, hi, Vinesh.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Venkat.
so I'm a SAP MM functional too. So I
Okay.
have 6 years of experience. So I have like support experience as well as implementation experience as well. And
Mm-hmm.
recently I've done integration with Ariba project as well. So basically I supported from the SAP side for the project. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so getting like a experience in Ariba will be a added advantage for me moving forward. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks. Thanks, Venkat. So in this batch, everyone is MM. So it is easy for me to make you understand. Because MM is one of powerful procurement tool which Ariba had given. I mean, sorry, which SAP had given. So Ariba is also not a competitor of MM, but whatever MM is incapable, Ariba helps. So whatever Ariba is incapable, MM helps. Both are SAP products. Okay. So so you all MM consultant. So from your thought, what is incapable of MM to handle the supply chain process? Just just high level, one or two points. Anybody?
Sorry, refresh your question, Manoj.
What is pain point or missing point from MM side that you feel? So it would be great if MM could have this functionality like that.
Okay, maybe like this core items, maybe the faster processing, like Ariba, maybe the product searching is
Which one?
easy compared to an MM. Maybe anyone can
Which one?
view this kind of tile, maybe the product images and everything. So even the end user
Mhm.
can easily can see and add the products into the cart and select a supplier, and maybe they can choose for an order compared to an, I
Okay,
guess.
I'll give you some high level overview. What is the reason which we have so MM P2P and Ariba P2P. So MMPTP we have a direct procurement. All direct procurement activity we can do in MM. Okay. And operational procurement, we can use inventory management, we can use and it is for direct operational inventory and subcontracting process, stock transfer. So these all process can do that. But what is some pain point or gap in is something supplier management. It is not real time. This is manual process, right? So supplier documentations, supplier validations, um, maintaining supplier performance. This is something is not easy in and indirect procurement. So indirect procurement is something we don't need material and all, right? So indirect procurement is maybe services or some and goods, which is something not types of direct procurement. Like we have direct procurement material type and all, but indirect procurement, corporate sponsorship, garbage collection, advertising agencies, marketing, contractor staffing, so digital marketing, or there are so many. So this indirect procurement is not easy to handle in material management. And then sourcing. So strategic sourcing. So sourcing, had only RFQ, no real time, right? So we don't have real time activity in sourcing. I mean, no bidding process or tendering process, bidding or tendering process, which is also some missing area in side. What else we can say? So these are all few from side, according to me, because I am working in both the modules. So how I am working in the both the modules, that let us see. So what Ariba helps, so whatever it is something pain point, so these all Ariba can support: strategic sourcing, which is live bidding, supplier management, real time supplier synchronization, and handling indirect procurement. Okay, but these all Ariba is incapable. Direct operational inventory, Ariba will not do this. Okay, this is the first benefit of using Ariba Cloud. And one more thing, is in on-premise, right? So is something in within that SAP application. Maybe now they can start using in Fiori, but still I think server access, everything is required if you wanted to use this UI launchpad. But Ariba Cloud is something cloud. It is a like software as a service. So this is something software, I mean SaaS platform. If you have URL, you can log in anywhere. This is something on URL based. Okay. So this is the reason SAP had given importance for the both the products, and both are procurement software only. So these two are procurement softwares. So both are powerful procurement tools in SAP. But it helps for some indirect procurement. This is for indirect procurement and this is for direct procurement. Now, by combining these two, customers, every client will have both the process. So, whomsoever you guys are working, so you all consultants, so you may have worked in different industries. Okay, so what are the industries? Major industries, maybe manufacturing sector or discrete industries, um, pharmaceutical, automotive, agriculture, FMCG. So agriculture in the sense FMCG. FMCG. So there are so many industries. So I worked on these industries: manufacturing, pharma, automotive, and FMCG, and final one, which is for telecommunication. So you can ask in telecommunication which type of, so which is I worked on, which is my main project in Lenovo and Motorola. So I'm just giving Lenovo and Motorola. I worked here, and here I worked on one of the biggest manufacturer, Hindustan Unilever Limited. So whichever we are using day-to-day products, fast-moving consuming goods, and automotive industry, I worked on Volvo subsidiary, which is Volvo's one of the child company, Polestar. Okay, and pharmaceutical, some small projects I worked on Biocon. Okay, and manufacturing industries, same, automotive. So like this I have worked on multiple clients. So every client will have two types of procurement, right? So one is, so you know, right, what is direct procurement and what is indirect procurement? Can someone?
Yes, Manoj. So something you're going to buy with specific to material master, based on that will take the account assignment category. I mean, take the hit the GL account directly based on that FA integration. So that is that procurement, which involved
uh,
not directly linked with material master, and we are using any cost center or account assignment category. So that is indirect procurement.
um, Similar answer, but not
Okay.
exact one. So the exact definition of direct procurement is something, um,
Inventory.
some, for example, I'm a manufacturing company. Let's say I'm a car manufacturer. Okay, so I'm a car manufacturer. So my core area is to manufacture the car. So child parts, whatever we have, child parts are sub components. Okay, this, so subcomponents in the sense, battery, tire, fiber items, electronics, some electricals, and child parts is some assemble, sheet metals, nuts, bolt, those some small parts. So, which is directly associated to manufacturing a car, is something direct procurement. So this is direct procurement. But indirect procurement is something, it is not associated with this. I mean, HR, human resource is required, infrastructure is required, IT services is required, okay, software services is required, and sponsorship, marketing is required. Sponsorship, marketing is required. So these all are associated to manufacture this car. So these activities are something called indirect procurement, and this activity is something called direct procurement. You got it right? So this is direct procurement. And all other activities are called indirect procurement: digital marketing, corporate sponsorship. So you might have seen in our IPL matches or any cricket matches or any matches, so you can see in their t-shirts or surrounding to the ground there are so many brands and brand ambassadors, so also promoting their brand. So that is something called sponsorships, right? So they are sponsoring to that particular team. Why they are sponsoring to that particular team? So to make more visible in the brand. So how the particular team is agreed to uh, give a advertisement, because there will be a big procurement process in the back end, which is something called sponsorship. I'm doing a sponsorship. So because of this sponsorship, the particular team, wherever they are going for a play, so that entire ground is going to promote my brand. If you see motor race, also the same. Got it right? So there will be a big supply chain activity in this behind of every process. So this is something high level view of supply chain process. And what is capability and incapability we have seen. Um, so the why so now everybody you worked in so why you wanted to learn Ariba? Reason, there is a reason. Okay, so one is something collaboration. Nowadays, SAP, I mean, 2 3 years before, SAP started collaborating the modules. Okay, which is something uh, collaborating and automating the module. So one is there are many modules in Ariba. Okay, so this side, for example, Ariba Cloud. This is Ariba Cloud, and one Ariba middleware CAG. On the other hand, this is, you all know, Ariba network. So 6 million suppliers are available here only. 6 million suppliers in the live system, which is supplier network. So this is supplier network and this is buyer network. So nowadays what happened, um, customers started using directly integrating with SAP, sorry, business network. So this is one cloud tool, which is business network. Earlier, formerly this is known as Ariba network. So this is something Ariba network, and this one is now integrated directly with S4 system through standard integration. So let's say from CAG. So let's say like this is integration tool, cloud integration, and this is ERP, SAP ERP. So all the procurement functions are integrating to business network cloud. Okay, this is something. So P2P process remains same in S4 system. All the procure to pay activity remains same in S4 system, but the suppliers are participating in the business network. So this process is something called supply chain collaboration or commerce automation. You can call whatever it may be. So this is something supply chain collaboration. So here, whatever P2P activity you are doing, so you may have a purchasing condition, output type separately for Ariba, Ariba network, and you will have Ariba network vendor, and also you will have separate CAG add-on for this. So one side integration technical team will do this, and business network will get integrated. So here cloud is not at all coming into picture. So this is some experience is needed plus Ariba. So it will help for supply chain collaboration and commerce automation. So commerce automation is part of supply chain collaboration. You got it right? This. So if you learn only business network and CAG, you will be able to implement a product where I'm right now working in the same kind of procurement process. Okay, so I'll show you what I'm working. This is the flow. So my customers are using RFQ and service entry sheet, service procurement in S4 system. That S4 is integrated with Ariba network. Okay, this is one type of process flow which I am working. Okay, so if you learn Ariba business network, it helps for this. So this is something right now I'm working. I have implemented, and also I'm implementing some process flow. This is the one. So one side Fiori, and this Fiori is integrated through CAG to business network, Ariba business network. So Ariba business network, all the P2P functionality. So everything I'm working in Fiori and S4 system. All the lean services are taken care, and RFQs, simple sourcing. This is something simple sourcing I'm processing, and invoicing will be in Vim module. This is one function. This is something one function. There is one more functionality. So whatever SAP incapable, I mean missing area, supplier management and strategic sourcing, RFI auctions, and it is again integrated with S4 system. This is second process. So this is one process flow which I'm working, and this is second process flow which I'm working, and CAG. So this is third one. So technical area also I'm taking care, data mapping, interface mapping, and all. So that's all about very high level, uh, the difference between Ariba and SAP. So what we are going to learn here in Ariba, the same supply chain functionality. So SLP module, sourcing module, and contract management module, and then procure to pay module. So whatever process remains same. So here we don't, there are some differences between S4 and Ariba. So since you all into MM, so I'm giving that differences also. Um, so because MM guys will always keep their process in mind is something transactions. Everything will be in transactions. So there is huge difference between MM and Ariba. Okay. So MM, you use three systems, landscape. The first difference is landscape. So MM side, I mean SAP ERP side. So you may use a sandbox, quality, and then dev system, and then prod system. For the same, you may have multiple client 100, 120, 200, 300, like that you may go with client system. This is in a landscape from MM side. Okay, but in Ariba, we don't have like this and all, only realm. We call them realm. Only two system, test and prod. That's all. Test system and prod system. So all sandbox quality development should be done in test system, and it will be moved to prod not by transport request. So here if you wanted to move from one system to other system, so you will create a change request or transport request, and movements of the developments should done in transport. Okay, but here not like that. There is some different steps we handle to move all the developments from test to prod. Okay, this is first thing you should remember, and you should keep in mind. Second thing, all the MM guys will come with transaction. So every process will have T code. I mean entire SAP, especially for MM, you will have a T codes. So whatever process, if I ask, you will say ME series, MI series, SA series, SE series. Okay, these type of transactions you will start ME 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and MI Myro Mygo and SCA 38, and some execution programs, and SC table areas. Okay, so WE for monitoring or iDocs. So these all something SRT, Money, and S proxy. So these transactions for different business process which guys will use, and O series also, OX series also, or OB series also. You guys will use it. But Ariba, nothing like that. Only menu path. Same like Fiori. Fiori you have application, but here this is something menu path. So every process we will have a menu path. So this is second thing you should keep in mind. You got it right?
Yes, Manoj. Yes, we got it.
And third one, workflow. So you will have release strategy, okay, and workflow. So there are so many strategies we use to develop plant creation, material creation, everything. Plant customization or plant creation, uh, vendor customization, BP configuration, or any customizations. Customizations something mostly taken care by consultant itself. Whatever customizations will comes, so what you do, you will ask developer, which is abapper, so they will help and they'll try to customize it, any field creations and all. If not working something, then abapper will ask SAP will provide some note, so we implement a S note. So mostly customizations will be done by us, but Ariba is not like that. Any customizations, if you want customization, so you need to ask SAP help. SAP engineering team help is required to do a customization, so we cannot do this. So here you call them note and here we call them parameters. Okay, so this is something different. So I insert intelligent configuration manager, we call them ICM. So if you compare both the system, you will easily understand the process. Concepts remain same, but the way of approaching is different. Okay. So till now, I hope it is clear. Anybody have any questions in this area?
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
I hope everyone is clear. So what are the thing we are going to learn? All the modules. So here I am going to cover entire supply chain process. Um, So one supplier management module, which is SLP, and second sourcing. So we have two user interface as of now in sourcing. One is classic and another one is guided. And third module is something contract management. And fourth module is P2P, procure to pay. And this procure to pay also two interfaces. One is classic UI and another one is guided buying. So this is something guided by, and this is for guided sourcing. So these four modules are frequently used modules in Ariba Cloud. Other than this, the same supply chain collaboration. So supply chain collaboration or commerce automation also I will show. So in this supply chain collaboration and commerce automation, we will have quote automation and all. So these five modules will be covered plus integrations. So technical area also I will be covering. So if you guys interested, I can go in depth on this integration area. Um, so it depends. So this is purely technical. Okay, so this integrations, I'll give you CAG integration, which is SAP to Ariba native integration, plus some high level overview of BTP and API based integration. So this is with something only high level overview, and CAG I'll give as much as possible. this entire functional. So these all functional. So which is something technical plus functional, um, and all in real time. So whatever I'm going to show is something in what I'm working. So I have my client system which is connected to my personal PC. So I will directly give some with real time process flow, real time examples. Okay, and also we have a practice systems. Hmm. So I hope it is clear. So if you want, I can show you our practice cloud system. So this is our professors which we have. So we have one multi-factor authentication to log in. 96768. So this is Ariba cloud system. So all the procurement functionality, whatever you're handling in on-premise, I'm handling here. So these all create function, whatever you have two, one series, two series, create or change, everything will be in this simple function. Create supplier sourcing, contract, guided sourcing. So this is something create functionality and all the SPRO configurations. So whatever configurations you are handling in SPRO or that O series will be in manage. Only these two functions which we are using. And integrations, which is something CAG cloud, we have here cloud integration gateway CAG tool. Okay, so these things, these two are Ariba cloud system, and we have separate system for SAP Business Network. So SAP Business Network is something new name. The old name is something Ariba Network. So if you want to log into SAP Business Network, the same standard URL service.ariba.com. If you open this service.ariba.com, this is for one is for buyer network and one is for supplier network. So where buyer and supplier can enable their trading activities. Okay, this business network is integrated with S4 system, and Ariba cloud also integrated with S4 systems. So you got it right. Total number of products which we are going to learn. Anybody have any questions? So that's all about high level overview which we are going to learn. All the products I have given idea. Any questions here? So one side cloud product and other side business network. On the third side CAG, which is integration tool, and fourth side our SAP ERP, which is source system. So this is Ariba Cloud, and this is SAP Business Network. This is CAG, and this is SAP ERP. SAP ERP. So I will show you from S4 system as of now, which I have access for HANA. So HANA system configurations I'll give you, and CAG Cloud, CAG add-on, and Ariba all four modules, whichever I've shown here. These modules, and then business network also. So parallelly we have to work all this area. Any questions, guys? Here.
Uh, so Manoj, I have some couple of questions.
Mhm.
So it includes all the entire questions I just prepared. So so this practice sessions so you're going to give a demo sessions, no? So after the class, are you going to are you going to give any task or assignment to uh, at the end of every class or something like that is planned?
Yes, obviously I'll give assignments, but
Okay.
it's up to everyone, your time convenient. So for
Okay.
example, today if I'm taking a supplier management, okay, so I have onboarded one supplier, I have developed one template, so you can do the same. So what I do, I will tell everyone to practice. Okay, this
Okay.
is what you have to do, but I cannot make mandate. It
Okay.
depends on the time constraints. But the session will be recorded, the recorded access will be provided, whatever documents I'm using, that will also be provided. So it's your wish. If you have a free time, you can practice it and you can design and develop it. So our
Yeah.
batches, weekend batches, what they do, so whatever I'm teaching, some of them are there. So what they do, they immediately start working on it.
Okay.
Okay, so what they do, same access. So we both are using same access. So whatever I'm training, that also using by me, and the same access will be given to you. So if I see supplier management, so I will get to know who are all is going to practice. So one person from Andrew, so he is deliberately practicing. So he is from our weekend batch in night time, evening time, and there is one more person. He is also MM guy. So he used to practice. So I will get to know who are all practicing deliberately.
Okay.
Okay, so this is something this person Andrew. So he is also most of the person who wanted to learn Ariba Cloud is something procurement professional and MM consultants, because this is alternative procurement software which is again growing. So commerce automation, supply chain collaborations, and all going. So it's up to you. You can
Yeah.
practice it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Fine. So my next question is like, so after the course completion, so will there be any mock interviews? Mock interview sessions will be there, or else is there any questions will be shared to tackle the
Not
interview?
not after the course completion. During the course itself, I'll ask. So it
Okay.
can be noted down. So I'll ask
Okay.
the questions, why you wanted to implement SLP module, and how to implement this SLP module. What is the purpose of this module? Why Ariba had brought this? Because SAP is something, one of the oldest uh, product, and MM is also one of the oldest one. But still, why they decided to purchase Ariba software? So there is something here, right? So
Yeah.
I'll make you to understand that. So questions will be raised to make you more understanding on the product. Questions can be framed, same question can be framed in multiple method. So it may be scenario, or it may be assumption, or it may be incorrect way. So instead of asking you the right question, I'll ask you a wrong one, so you need to correct me. So
Okay.
these types of questions also will be asked in the market nowadays. People are playing with these type of things. So is Ariba on premise, right? So this is something question. So
Okay.
Ariba is not an on-premise
Okay.
system. Ariba is on. Okay. So is Ariba is platform as a service, right? Not a software as a service. So that is what I feel. So these types of questions are creating, and which is out of the box, assumption based question. Suppose if this happens, what to do? But it will not at all possible in the product. So the certain assumption based questions also been asked, and real time questions, what you actually worked in the system, and some scenario based questions, and then challenges, what challenges you faced. Now you worked in MM. Okay, one question if I ask you, so you've been into MM from past 6 years. So what do you been stand, and what is you most proud of, and what you want to be in future? So you have given that I wanted to be more into Ariba plus BTP. Now I'm into MM side. So what you feel most proud of in MM, your 6 years of experience? So these types of questions also been asked. So here I cannot give you a question, but I'll give you an idea, and I'll
Okay.
ask every modules. So why we need to implement, and what is the purpose of being implement this product, and what customer feel happy if they use this module, what benefit they are getting, what cost effectives they are getting. So like that I'll give you, because I'm working as a senior technical architect, kind of solution architect.
Solution architect, yeah.
Okay, so I should know the product features and functions and technology what SAP is offering, and also I should know the ground level of working. Okay, so this
Okay,
is what
okay.
I make you understand. So question answer is this is not something, uh,
Yeah, it's
but
not a school. So yeah, I got it. I got your idea,
yeah,
Manoj. It's very clear for me. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for the clarification.
yeah, you
So my yeah, my second question is, so like the regarding these the license, the demo server licensing part. So as a part, of course, we'll get 2 months, 60 days license. So
yes,
later
yes,
on,
yes.
so we are doing session like for example, we are taking the demo session and we are completing the course successfully. So with some XYZ user ID and password. So after 2 months or 3 months later, so we are taking a small pause,
Or
2 3 months pause.
that
Then
you
again,
can check with Sana or Iraj
okay.
sir.
Yeah.
Um,
I just have one small question,
yeah, you
specific.
can speak
So,
to them after this demo.
okay.
So for
Yeah.
technical part, if any questions, we can ask. So
Okay.
access, recordings, documentations, all
Okay.
other things you can check with them. You can call them and you can directly speak to them.
Yeah. Okay. So my one more thing is like, so like, are we going to do a live integration? Like you're going to show Ariba integration with SAP as for HANA
Yes.
integration. That's what you
Yes,
told.
for HANA
So,
integration, but not in our practice system. So I will show in
okay.
my real system.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's
Because
then,
practice system, we don't have ERP access. So we
okay.
have CAG Cloud and Ariba Cloud. So ERP we won't use because we are doing all the procurement functions in Ariba side, not ERP side.
Yeah.
So we will not get that ERP access. That is something like whatever we have discussed here. Um, so this is something 70%, 70 percentage of the learnings will be here, and something 10 to 15% will be there. And integration is something required one. So integration I cannot count. So this
Okay.
ERP side maybe 10% we work in SPRO CAG add-on, because if we learn this ERP side, then we become MM side, MM consultant.
Yeah.
So our learning will be in Ariba Cloud and Business Network.
Okay.
So integration is must. Without knowing integration, whatever you know the functions, it won't help.
Okay,
So
Manoj.
so here ERP is not required. So these systems we have access. These two systems we have access where we can practice it.
Okay. Okay, Manoj. Sure. That's
And
so
others,
so late. So the last question from my side, sorry. So like in later stage, maybe down the line, after the completion of course of this like these two parts, cloud network and business network. I mean Ariba side and the business network. So later on, if you want additional information on CG as an extra thing, so how much time does it requires to cover
uh,
CG plus BTP? Apart from this
uh,
course, if you want to take it up dedicated course on this one, CG and B, this one.
dedicated course I'm not at present taking,
Okay.
because that is purely technical
Okay.
and very rare people wanted to learn for that.
Okay.
So, and BTP is something, there are many segments within BTP, whether you wanted to go for security side or development side or integration side. There are many, around 6 modules are available in BTP applications.
Yes.
So, so that is the reason I'm not taking CAG technical separate or BTP technical separate. But
Okay.
as a functional consultant, what integration you should know and how product is being integrated. So what is the basic of XML structure and IDOC, which is add-on structure, and how mapping works and how interface works. So what is the difference between web services and IDOC? So some insights I'll give so that they can easily understand why we have HTTPS connection, why we have SOAP protocol, why SAP is giving this, because now it is again growing. So from my experience, I've been seeing this SAP. If you learn something, they will not make you to stay there. So again, you have to learn. So from CA9, CAG, now I felt okay, I'm good at CAG. Now they are going for a next level, rise with SAP, grow with SAP. There are
Okay.
so many integrations, they keep on growing. So now I wanted to learn that. So I thought HTTPS is the lighter package, small carry, kind of, okay, this is easy to carry the documents in XML. But now they made it one more level, which is again I wanted to learn. So that is the reason integration, you should just understand it. These
Okay.
guys will keep on moving one stage to other stage every 2 years or 3 years.
Okay. Okay, Manoj.
2023 only they moved CAG. Uh, like 2019 they moved from CA9, but again now in 2024 itself they started BTP. So I'm not sure now grow or rise and API, more API for third party integrations. So I stopped learning integration area because they are keep on changing.
Okay. Okay, Manoj. Like, it's not at stable, we can say.
Yes, but concepts same. So that is why I
Okay.
used to give a concepts, the structure
Okay.
of the messages. So whatever the user enters, how it stored in XML standard structure, and S4 structure is also same. The segments, IDOC segments are same. So I'll give you the insight of those things.
Okay. Okay, Manoj. Sure. Thank you. Thank you so much for all the answers. All are convincing for me. Yeah.
Yeah, welcome. And what about others? I hope you all also clear whatever Arul Anand asked.
Yes, Manoj. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, any other questions? So you're all in same line because all consultants. Um, so I hope it is clear. So if you have any questions, you can reach out to Sana or Rairaj. And if you want to speak to me, something if you wanted to ask in one on one, you can call Sana and she will give a conference call to something if you wanted to ask. Um,
Sure, sure.
okay.
Thank you.
And the duration will be like I'm planning to take every day 1 hour to 1.5 hour. So I'll be covering this in 40 to 45 hours plus or minus buffer time 5 hours. So you will get end-to-end documentations with real-time project, and the like how I will teach is something not like learning. It is something how you deploy, how you approach a customer. So the same methodology I will make you to understand. This is not something kind of learning, it is something kind of KT. So how we get it right to work before we work the process. Not like generic KT, this is something in-depth analysis. Okay guys.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, so if no questions, I can end up the session. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you all.